Hello Kg2. How are you? I hope all of you are fine. Today, we will continue our discussion of our articles a and an. Can you remember what we said about a and an? Very good. We said both of them are articles. Come before the singular noun. And we can use a or an if we need to point to a noun or refer to it. And we said singular means only one. And the noun is any word shows name of person like teacher, or any word shows name of place like school, or any word shows name of animal like cow, or any word shows name of thing like table. So we can use a or an before only one person, or only one place, or only one animal, or only one thing. Also, we said we can use a before words that start with a consonant sound. Let's see our examples. Our first example here is fan. Our starting letter is letter F, one of our consonants. That's why we used a before fan. A fan. Our other example here is teacher. Our starting letter is letter T, one of our consonants. Very good. That's why we used a teacher. What about an? Actually, we can use an before words that start with a vowel sound. Can you remember our vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Let's see our examples. Our first example here is ink. Our starting letter is letter I, one of our vowels. So, very good. That's why we used an ink. And here, our other example is apple. As you can see, our starting letter here is letter A, one of our vowels. That's why we used an before apple. So, an apple. Moving to our exercise. Open your booklets, please, on page number 30. Here, we need to put the correct article before the word. Our first word here is window. What do you think? We will use a or an before window. Very good. We need to check our starting letter, which is letter W, one of our consonants. So, a window. And here, igloo. Our starting letter is letter I, one of our super, one of our vowels. So, an igloo. And here, kite. Our starting letter here is letter K, one of our consonants. That's why we will use a kite. And here, elephant. Our starting letter is letter E. And, as you know, letter E is one of our vowels. So, an elephant. Very good. Now, moving to page number 31. Our first word here is ice cream. What do you think? we will use a or an? Very good. An ice cream, because our starting letter here is one of our vowels. And here, flower. Super. Our starting letter is letter F, one of our consonants. A flower. And here, umbrella. Our starting letter is letter U, one of our vowels. An umbrella. And here, cat. Our starting letter here is letter C, one of our consonants. A cat. And here, ear. As you can see, it's only one ear. So, we need to check our starting letter, which is letter E, one of our vowels. An ear. Very good. And here, parrot. Our starting letter is letter P. So, what do you think? We will use a or an? Very good. A parrot. Now, moving to page number 32. We need to choose the correct article. Our first word here is bus. So, what do you think? We will use a or an? I need you to check our starting letter. Very good. It's letter B. What do you think? Is that one of our consonants or one of our vowels? Super. It's one of our consonants. So, very good. We will use a bus. And here, apple. I need you to check our starting letter, which is letter A. Super answer. Letter A is one of our vowels. So, an apple. And here, rat. Our starting letter is letter R. Super. A rat. And finally, insect. As you can see, letter I, very good, is one of our vowels. So, an insect. Super, Kg2. Now, I need to tell you a very important note. Actually, it's an extra note, but it's very important in the same time because it's related to our topic. Actually, articles based on sounds, not only letters. So, you need to make sure you will use a before words that start with a consonant sound, not only consonant letters. Because sometimes our starting letter is a consonant, but it sounds like a vowel. In that case, we will use an, not a. Let's see our examples. Our first example here is X-ray. Our starting letter here is letter X. As all of you know, letter X is a consonant letter. So, normally you will use a. But actually, this is totally wrong. Because, however, our starting letter here is a consonant, which is letter X, but it sounds like a vowel. X-ray, X-ray. So, we will use an X-ray. Let's see another example. This word here is hour. As you can see, our starting letter is letter H, one of our consonants. So, we need to check the pronunciation also for the starting letter. So, hour. Actually, in this case, we will not use a because our starting letter, very good, doesn't sound like a consonant. It sounds like a vowel. Actually, letter H here is silent letter. So, hour, very good. We will use an before hour. So, an hour. I will repeat this part again. This word here, hour, starts with letter H. So, normally we can put a before it. But actually, letter H here is not pronounced. So, our starting letter sounds like a vowel. That's why we used an. Also, we need to make sure we will use an before words that start with a vowel. Not only vowel letter, but also a vowel sound. So, I will show you an example. Our first example here is
uniform.
Very good. However, our starting letter here is letter U, but actually it doesn't sound like a vowel. So, we will not use an. We will use a. And here, finally, this word is unit. However, our starting letter here is letter U, which is one of our vowels, but we will not use an because our starting letter doesn't sound like a vowel. Super. So, we will use a unit. Very good. That's it to now. I hope you find it useful. Thank you.